My name is Devon Smith, and I'm here to lead you through a 30-minute, delicious, delectable, feel-good yoga flow today. And I hope that in the midst of all of this craziness, you get the chance to roll out your mat and just take about 30 minutes to find your center, to really feel into your body, to really connect with your breath, and just spend a little bit of time with yourself. It's so important at times like this, and always. So with that said, go ahead and find your mat in some comfortable position in your home and find a comfortable seated position. So maybe that will look like this for you. Maybe that will look like this for you. Maybe it'll even be this. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Just find what feels good in your body today. I really want you to be focusing today on what your body is actually asking for. You know, our mind is always in control, so just feel into your body and give it what it's asking for. Nice. So once you're here, make sure you can place your palms gently on your knees, maybe on the floor, and go ahead and comfortably close your eyes. So we're just gonna take a couple minutes at the beginning of this class to really check in with ourselves. You know, we typically in life run from one thing to the next, and this is maybe the first time in a while that we get to slow down and go inwards. So just finding a comfortable, natural breath. I want you to start by checking in with your body. I want you to scan your body from your head to your toes and just start to notice how your body is feeling today. How are you doing today? Maybe where do you feel a little bit of tension or stress? Where are you unconsciously clenching or furrowing? Are you clenching your fists or your jaw? If you are, go ahead and unclench here. Are you furrowing your eyebrow? Are you tightening your glutes? Whatever you may be holding on to physically, go ahead and let that go. Instead, surrender and feel the tension leave your body. So now that we've checked in with our physical body, let's check in with the physical mind. How are your thoughts dancing through your head today? Are your thoughts moving fast? Are they moving slow? Are they more positive? Are they more negative? Are you letting all of this craziness infiltrate your thoughts? Or are you maybe able to compartmentalize, or to still find your center, still find your zen in the midst of all of this? After all, that's exactly what yoga is all about. Practicing conscious breathing, surrender, humility, going with the flow. When things are difficult, we might stay in it, we might stay in that pose, but we stay there centered and calm and collected. So I want you to imagine if your thoughts were painting the blank canvas of your mind right now, what would that painting end up looking like? Would it be all neutral tones? Would it be a little sad? Maybe you're painting raindrops falling down the window pane. Or would it be colorful? Would it look stir crazy? Just start to notice maybe what your painting would look like, and perhaps how the state of your mind is maybe connected to the state of your physical body. Lastly, now that we've checked in with the body and the mind, go ahead and check in with your breath. How are you naturally breathing today? Are you breathing deep into your belly, telling your parasympathetic nervous system that it's time to rest and relax? Are you taking shallower inhales and exhales into your chest? Typically, when we feel stress and anxiety, we take those shallower inhales and exhales into our chest rather than pulling the breath into the belly. So if you notice that you're breathing into your chest right now, I want you to start to take that inhale deep into the belly and allow your belly to fully expand. Just take a couple full breaths here. And one more. Beautiful. You can go ahead and flutter open your eyelids. Go ahead and find a neutral tabletop position. So that means you'll be on all fours here and finding a neutral spine, so we're not arching, we're not curving. Once you're here, inhale, drop your belly to the floor as you gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, round your back, pull your belly button to your spine. Inhale, gaze up towards the sky, drop your belly. Exhale. Beautiful. Staying with the pace of your own breath. Give me a few more here. And maybe you want to add in a little bit more movement. Maybe that means you go side to side. Maybe it means you dance or wiggle a little bit. What does your body need? One more here. And exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and find that neutral tabletop here. Once you are in your neutral tabletop, tuck those toes and pick up your knees about 1 inch off the mat. Engage your core, knit your ribs together. Staying here, can you try to push the mat away from you to further engage your shoulders? Can you take 5 breaths without passing out? Can you take 4 more and stay calm? Keep your core tight. Keep your knees 1 inch off the floor. Keep your shoulders engaged for 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Allow your heels to melt closer to the earth as you press your chest closer to your thighs. Can you create this gorgeous capital A shape with your body? Allowing your hips to reach higher up towards the sky and further back towards your heels as you create a straight line from your hands to your hips and your hips to your heels. Take 1 more breath. And let it out. Gorgeous. Inhale, look up at your hands at the top of the mat. Exhale, bend your knees, hop, step, or float between your hands at the top of your mat. Inhale, gaze up halfway with a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more of those. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Bring your hands up at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and take 1 moment to close your eyes. Breathe deep into this mountain pose with your hands at heart center. Take take a moment to think of your intention for this class. I offer you the intention of self-control. It's rare that we can control things in our environment, things happening around us. The only thing that we can control is ourselves, how we react to the things that we can't control in our environment. So during this class, I want you to really stay calm, cool, collected. Focus on your breath through every movement, no matter how long the movement is, no matter how difficult the posture may be. I want you to stay present with it and just control how you react. Okay, take one more breath here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to high plank. Stay in your high plank for 3 breaths. Can you try to pull your hands back close to your feet to fully engage your lats? Knit your ribs together, tighten your glutes. One more inhale. On your exhale, take your first chaturanga, lower halfway, keeping your elbows into your ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Only points of contact with the floor are your palms and tops of your feet. Exhale, roll over your toes for downward facing dog. Staying with that breath, one deep inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Look up at your hands at the top of the mat. Exhale, bend your knees, hop, step, float between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, rise all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to high plank, 3 breaths. Again, can you engage your core? Can you find your center physically and emotionally here? One more inhale. Exhale, lower halfway chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your right leg high into the sky. Exhale, bend your right knee, open up your hip to the right side. Maybe take a couple knee circles in one direction and then the other. Whatever feels good for you today. Inhale, go ahead and straighten your right leg. Square your hips back to the mat. Take one deep inhale. Exhale, right foot reaches between your hands, low lunge. Beautiful. Inhale, raise your right arm high into the sky as you twist towards your right side. With every inhale, can you breathe space into your body? With every exhale, can you twist an inch deeper? One more. Beautiful. Inhale, reach 1 inch higher. As you exhale, twist onto the outer edge of your back foot and front foot as you lower your right hand. Inhale, rise back up to your twist. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, step your right foot back for side plank as your right arm comes high into the sky. Stay here for 5 breaths. You can find this variation. You can raise one leg. You can clasp with your peace fingers. Raise up. We have 3 breaths. Can you stay calm? Can you stay centered? One last breath. Exhale, high plank. Take your chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward. Beautiful. Go ahead and walk out your heels a little bit. bending one knee at a time. Inhale, raise your left leg high into the sky. Exhale, bend your left knee, open up your left hip to the side. Go ahead and take those gentle knee circles in one direction then the other. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten your left leg and square your hips towards the mat. Exhale, bring your left foot between your hands for low lunge. Inhale, raise your left arm up towards the sky as you twist towards the left side. With every inhale, can you create space in the body? With every exhale, you twist a little deeper. Nice. Inhale, reach up 1 inch higher. Exhale, twist onto the outer edge of both feet as your left arm reaches down towards the right leg. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step your left foot back to find your side plank. Finding the same variation you did on the other side for 5 breaths. Can you stay calm here? Can you embrace that wobble? I'm shaking. We're in this together. Last inhale. Exhale, find your high plank, lower halfway for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, look up at your hands at the top of the mat. Exhale, bend your knees, hop, step, float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and grab onto opposite elbows. Allow yourself to sway side to side. Let your head bobble back and forth. How much tension can you release from your body? Can you imagine that you're a rag doll? Just allow yourself to play. One more breath here. Forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, straighten out your arms in front of you to find a baby T shape. Exhale, can you peel your torso off your thighs to find your chair pose? Beautiful. Once you're here, can you make sure that you can see your toes past your knees? Can you engage your core, knit your ribs together? Tuck your tailbone, tuck your ribs. Nice. Put your weight into your heels. Sink 1 inch deeper. 2 more breaths. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Inhale, straighten halfway. Exhale, plant your palms for high plank. Step back to take your chaturanga. High to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let it go. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, plant your right foot between your palms, low lunge. Inhale, rise up to high crescent lunge. Can you stay low when you're in your high crescent lunge? Can you square your hips towards the front of the mat? Allow your back leg to stay active by straightening that knee, keeping your left heel over your toes, your right knee over your right ankle. Take 2 breaths here, maybe to sink a little lower. Inhale, hands come to heart center. Exhale, catapult forward for your warrior three pose into your capital T shape. Keep your torso and leg parallel to the mat. As you engage your core, squeeze your glutes. And ensure that both of your hips are pointed straight towards the mat. Can you take one more breath here in this difficult nothingness? Ooh, if you fall out, that's okay. Get right back up. Nice. Inhale, I want you to bend your lower leg, bend in your top leg into a ball. Exhale, warrior three, airplane arms. Inhale, curl in. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. Exhale, warrior three, step back to your high crescent lunge. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, twist towards your right side. Beautiful. Every time we twist, we're helping our bodies to detox. We're helping our digestion to keep moving. We're helping things move through our system. Can you create a little bit of space between your torso and thigh here to twist a little deeper? Nice. Inhale, back to high crescent lunge. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to high plank. Take your high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward. Nice. Take a deep inhale here. And let it out. Nice, that feels so good. Inhale, raise your left leg into the sky here. Exhale, plant your left foot between your palms for low lunge. Inhale, raise up to high crescent lunge. Nice. Can you settle into the pose here? Sinking a little bit deeper, squaring your hips towards the front of the mat. Keep your front knee over your front ankle. Keep your back knee as straight as possible and your back heel on top of your back toes. Take two more breaths to maybe sink a little deeper. Remember your self-control. When things get difficult, you can control your reaction. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, catapult forward for warrior three. Find that capital T shape. Embrace every wobble and shake. It means you're getting stronger. Can you square your hips towards the mat? Really engage that left glute. Inhale, curl in here, bending both knees. Exhale, warrior three, airplane arms. Inhale, curl in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. And exhale. Last one, stay present. Inhale. Exhale, warrior three, step back to your high crescent lunge. Inhale, hands come to heart center. Exhale, twist towards your left side. Your right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. Can you once again create some space between your torso and thigh to twist a little deeper? One more breath. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, high plank to your chaturanga, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Let it out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, look up at your hands at the top of the mat. Exhale, bend your knees, hop, step, float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time, go ahead and clasp your hands behind your back. Bring your hands up and over towards your head to find that gentle shoulder stretch. Make sure there's no tension in your neck, so you're free to bobble your head. Let go of that stress, let go of that anxiety. And let it out. Nice. You can unclasp those hands, bring your hands back down onto the mat. Inhale, bend your knees to find that baby T shape. Exhale, find your chair pose. Once you're here, sink a little deeper than you think you can go. Engage your core. Sink your weight into your heels. Nice. One more breath. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to high plank. Take your chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, you guys. Inhale, raise your right leg high into the sky. Exhale, plant your right foot between your palms. Inhale, twist your back foot to be 90 degrees with the mat. Exhale, come up to your warrior two. Finding a deep bend in that right knee. Nice. Square your hips towards the side of the mat as you gaze over that right middle finger. Inhale, find reverse warrior. Left hand comes to the back thigh or behind your back. Reach the right up and overhead. Staying low in your lunge. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, bring your hips back to find triangle pose. Come forward over that front leg. Twist open towards the sky. You're here for 3 breaths. If you'd like more of a challenge, go ahead and straighten both arms in front of you to fire up those obliques. Last breath. Come all the way up to standing. Warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, find your side angle. Maybe your right hand comes to the mat, maybe your right forearm comes to your thigh. Either way, can you get in deep? Can you find a deeper lunge? Take 2 breaths here. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, lower to chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg high into the sky. Exhale, bring your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, pivot that right foot to 90 degrees with the mat. Exhale, come up to find your warrior two. Once again, square those hips towards the side of the mat as you gaze over your front middle finger. Sink a little bit deeper into that lunge. Gorgeous. Inhale, find a reverse warrior. Exhale, really reach back here. Sinking deep into your lunge. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, Utkatasana, triangle pose. Really twist open your chest towards the sky here. For our last 3 breaths, can you challenge those obliques if you did so on the other side? Bring both hands forward, if so. Come back to your breath. 1 more breath. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, back to warrior two. Deep inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Either your left hand reaches the mat, your left forearm comes onto your thigh. Take 2 more breaths here to really feel this pose and stay with it. Stay with your breath. Gorgeous. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel down for your last chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, go ahead and drop onto your knees. Swivel onto your butt. Nice. From here, come onto your back. So from here, we'll find eagle pose, where you reach your right leg up and over your left, as if you're sitting in a chair like a lady. And then if you can, maybe cross one more time, reaching that right angle under your left calf. Whether you're here or whether you're here, now I want you to find that right arm coming underneath your left till your palms reach together. Beautiful. From here, I want you to try to reach your elbows to your knees, finding an eagle crunch. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, crunch up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, inhale. Exhale. Last 1. Exhale, stay up for 3 breaths. 2 more. Keeping your shoulders off the mat, keeping your elbows into your knees. Last breath. And release. Beautiful, shake that out. We have one other side. Your left reaches over your right to find eagle, either crossing once or maybe twice. Then go ahead and reach your left under your right till your palms face together. So deep inhale here. Exhale, we have our crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 1, inhale. Exhale, hold it at the top, 3 breaths. 2 breaths, you got this. Stay present. Come back to that self-control. 1 last breath. And release. Gorgeous. Go ahead and cross your right knee over your left thigh and bring both of your legs closer to your chest. If you can, go ahead and clasp your hands behind your left thigh. Push out that right knee with your right elbow and bring both thighs closer to your chest. Take 3 breaths here. Maybe close your eyes if you can. Start to slow down your breath to come to a more natural breath. Nice. Go ahead and uncross here, this time crossing the left over the right. From here, if you can, clasp your hands behind your right thigh, push out your left knee with your left elbow, bring both thighs into your chest. 3 breaths. Last 1. Gorgeous. Go ahead and find a happy baby pose, bringing your hands to the outside of your feet. And then once you're here, rocking from side to side, finding that delicious massage on your lower back, letting this be playtime. 1 more breath. Nice. Go ahead and hug both knees into your chest. From here, let your knees drop to the left side of you as you bring your arms to a cactus shape or giant T shape. We're finding a full body twist. If you'd like to, you can go ahead and bring your hips closer to the right side. And if you still need a further twist, go ahead and cross your right knee over your left, once again like you're sitting in a chair. Gaze towards the right side as your knees fall to the left. Take 3 breaths. Remember that every twist helps us to detox. So good for us. Nice. Go ahead and uncross your legs, bring your knees back into your chest, a giant hug. This time, drop your knees to the right side as you gaze towards your left. Once again, if you'd like to, you can move your hips closer to the left side of your mat, cross your knee over your right, gaze towards your left side. We have 3 breaths here. Gorgeous, everyone. Go ahead and uncross your legs. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll about 3 times up and down along your spine till you come to a comfortable seated position at the top of your mat. Nice. Once you're here, you can come back to where we began our class with your palms on your knees, and your eyes gently closed. Nice. Go ahead, inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, shoulders down your spine. One more inhale. Exhale. Gorgeous. We'll finish out our practice with 3 collective breaths together. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling with a giant sigh through the mouth. So go ahead and inhale here. Let it out. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, the deepest inhale. And exhale. Gorgeous. You can go ahead and gently flutter open your eyelids to a world where anything is possible and magic always trumps over darkness. Please bring your hands to heart center. I wish you all the best. I hope that you can keep all that we practiced on the mat today, our patience, our consciousness, our mindfulness, our humility, our surrender, and bring it with you through the rest of your day, your afternoon, your evening. Thank you. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.